Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. Last time, we finished up at the Lasagna Woodland, and today, we set sail for Gormott. We are ready. I've been waiting for you. You're going to Gormott? Let's set sail. Hop on. I only just became a Titan ship captain's apprentice. It might be a bumpy ride. Try not to hurl or nothing. I'm sure the blades will be all right, but, well. Hayes is even nervous and she is a blade. I can't stand that whenever they're like, hey, this is this pilot's first time flying. I'm just like, how am I not supposed to be scared to death of this? Get a nice view of the Torn and Titan on our way out, including many places that we never got to visit. I'm so happy I came here on a cloudy morning. I thought the moody lighting would look good, but wow, I didn't think it would look that good. Lady Laura, welcome to Lascham Cove. So this is Gormott, huh? It's so pretty. I think the grass really is greener on the other side. It is kind of a dream destination, isn't it? And that's exactly why everyone's trying to claim it for themselves, ruining it for everyone else. Still, it's not like there was anywhere else to turn to. This is practically the only place where Lady Laura's mother could feel secure these days. Don't look so glum, Hayes. If it weren't for you, I'd never have found out that my mother fled here. Can't thank you enough for that. Yes, I suppose. Come on, let's get to Torigoth. I can't wait to see Mother again. Okay, let's just head along the road. It'll take us straight there. Just remember, this is uncharted territory for us. Try not to... Never mind. It's not like I need to tell any of you that. Yes, I dare say we've all learned to exercise caution by this point. Let's not dally then. Onwards. Just gives him a silent look and that's all he needs to know. Oh, the boat driver. Ged? Ged, I knew it was some sort of race from Animorphs. Okay, Lascham Cove, here we are. So we've got, right away, a weapon vendor who can give us some new core chips. Unless I'm mistaken, Hayes hasn't gotten one yet. I think that she had some pretty sorry looking stuff. So we have the tin chip focusing on the block rate. That's not gonna be particularly helpful for any of our blades, I don't think. The fang chip is what we already have on, yep, all three of them. And then the wing chip is a factually superior, fang chip. Factually superior fang chip? That should definitely go on Jin, no questions asked there. Meadow Nodachi. That should definitely go on Mithra. Hayes, I would say, is probably the lowest priority. Her auto attack stat doesn't equate to much in this line of work. So, yeah, I guess Hayes has a skill that's tied to spending money in shops. So I guess I could just buy this for the hell of it. I say that's pretty good. Hey, Kenai level 2. It was just enough, it looks like. No, not that, not that. Here we go.
Diligence and devotion.
Many of your new skills have opened up, so we got new enemies to look out for. And accessories, what do you have? Good accessories, you say. Leather gloves, improve dexterity by 20, not feeling that. Wolf shoes, improve agility by 10, not feeling that. Aggro reduction by 20%, that would work with Laura's spinning wheel and nothing else that we have access to. Knock-on mask increases aggro every second. I do like this situationally, but I don't think I'd buy it. And a red thread, I would never use. So core chips are the correct answer. Wow, just the sky. You can really see how they updated the graphics engine as this game went on, and just how much better this looks than even base game. Now that we have an area to compare it to that we saw in base game. Makila, I like your name. Nice shoulder guard too. Ever run up against a monster you fought plenty of times except it's proving to be a real toughie? Well, you might want to take a look at each other's elements and what weaknesses are. Cause if your element is fire and the enemy's water, you're gonna get your arse handed to you. Elements can easily spell the difference between victory and defeat, so play close attention to them. Or even pay close attention to them, that too. Now that we've arrived at a new Titan and unlocked a new section of the community, I want to show the world map. Look at that. Gorgeous artwork that dates things well. Just simply called Gormott, not Gormott Province, as this is before the Empire's conquering of the place. So Kingdom of Torn is where we came from, the Lazaria region. We now see where all of this fits together, how this kind of is on the right shoulder of the Titan. It's so cool getting to see them from this perspective. I can't say enough good about the art in those menus. Ged, how's my steering? That bad? I'm from Torna, born and raised in the capital. Couldn't get on with my eccentric dad, so I left home and became a captain's apprentice. The air's good in Gormott, at least. Torna's got plenty of trees, but around the capital is mostly desert. Clouds of sand don't make for good breathing. I like my new job. Means I can go all sorts of places. I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, so I'm familiar to living in the big city and breathing in clouds of dust and smog all day. Got Zenma here. Check out all of this nature. Go on, take a deep breath. Feels good, eh? Not like Torna at all. Gormott's famous for her clear waters and pristine natural beauty. Be careful though, at the heart of the land dwell hordes of strong monsters. You'll want to keep an eye out if you stray too far from the road. Well, at least the place with the fresher air survived 500 years from now. That's what's important. And then we got you two. Maybe I don't need to talk to every single person. Oh, I do want to talk to you two though. Kada. Now, Lyda, I don't want to rain on your parade here, but you must understand, we didn't come to Gormott for fun and games. There's absolutely no reason for us to linger at the Cove any longer than we... Lyda, are you even listening? I didn't catch your title, what was it? I'm sure it's funny. No Nonsense Blade, that's about right. And newbie driver Lyda. Hey guys, check out this deviled baguette recipe I picked up. The more recipes you get a hold of, the better your cooking repertoire will be. Sometimes people will give you them, or you might get a sudden brainwave. It's happened to me anyway. Also, it can be a ton of fun collecting recipes, so don't forget to actually try some out. Trust me, you'll love it. Sure, there's only like 2 people here I haven't talked to yet. We can talk to them. We have to talk to a lot of people eventually, and a lot of them have subplots in the story. A lot of the minor NPCs are surprisingly deep, so I don't want to skip too many of them. Oh, weary travelers, surely you of all people must know the meaning of a bond that sweetens over time. You drivers and blades fight together with your hearts and minds to become one. It's so beautiful. After all, a shared action is worth far more than 1,000 words could ever express. Such a bond is only natural. But how can I sweeten my bond with a woman who does not believe in love? Oh, the sweet pain that pricks my chest to stitch her name there in my very flesh. Love is pain, my friends. I relate to this guy so hard. I was going after a girl who was aromantic in middle school and didn't really understand what that was at the time or that anybody could be such a thing when I was like 12. So yeah, it didn't go well. Didn't go well at all. Only so there are some things that you can go at defeating monsters. A handyman met at a restaurant told me that. Apparently he has a hard time getting some stuff he needs for work. I commiserated with him and told him how hard it was to deal with Leo sometimes. He was a nice guy. Oh, they're playing the song that you hear in, shoot, it's in Torigoth. That's the same song that plays at the beginning of Ursula's quest that inspires her. This song got passed down and it was around this long ago. It's what the little girl's playing on the Torigoth at the beginning.
What's that sound?
It's Gormotti folk music. The instrument's called a Torigonda.
There is one side quest we want to grab. Emissary of Justice! You look awfully small. Prince Adam, what pleasure to see you again. Is Mac, most trusted intelligence operative. Prince grows so big and gorgeous. Ah, if only Mac was 30 years younger. Just kidding, of course. Where was Mac? Ah, yes. Case of poisonous substance dealing. Dum-dums not realize how dangerous that is. Poisonous substance is red pollen orbs. Some dum-dum stupid enough to buy, and dealer rakes in gold. Mac is on trail of dum-dums, but dum-dums always seem to be one step ahead of Mac. Which brings Mac to request of Prince Adam to help efforts of Mac to seize red pollen orbs. Pollen Orb's cargo stored in green barrels. If friends see green barrels, should smash into pieces on spot. Under no circumstances use Pollen Orbs or MacBack personally show up and give spankings. Is this clear? Considering you have 6 appendages, that would be very painful. Mac and Mac will return to Torna in meantime and gather more intel on Dum-Dums. We'll personally expose Dum-Dums for wrongdoings in name of Prince Adam. That about it from side of Mac Mac. Please look for green barrels and retrieval of Pollen Orbs. A rare sense of justice is a long-running quest that we're gonna be doing for a long, long time. How long exactly? Well, let's just ask our quest log, because I said it is active. Destroy 70 barrels across Torna and Gormat to remove red pollen orbs from circulation. And there's more right behind you. Wow, you are cruddy at catching these barrels. So, in addition to Nopon having really tragic backstories, now there's like a Nopon trying to stop a drug trafficking ring. It's something else. A lot of dark stories involving Nopon. We got one more person to talk to, Minnie. Just carry on straight down this road, you'll come to Torigoth Village. Try and stay on the road though, there are some pretty scary monsters around. Sometimes you get eager travelers who stray too far from the road and bump smack into them. They end up running for their lives from the brutes. Paints a scary picture, don't you think? I know adventuring can be rewarding, but if you are like me, you'll value your own life, stick to the road. Looked around to make sure we weren't missing anybody. Just wanted to be very careful to establish all of these characters early on so that we could witness their growth and all that good stuff, because it's way more common for minor characters to have character arcs as it is in the main game. Just outside is Fair's Greble.
We cannot show them weakness.
Oh, no, not you. Laura. I want Laura and I want Jin. Because we need to kill these for Jin's skill. Isn't it easy? Just right near the entrance right there. I'm saying, I want to remind you of the slate pieces that we found all over Lazaria. There is nary a slate piece in Gormat. You are free to just run around wherever you please. Don't have to worry about it being on the lookout for them. There's other collectibles, sure, but that's not one of them. So, now I feel like as we're fighting a lot of enemies, we can go over specials in greater detail. Laura's level 1 special, Wildfire Snap, is a physical 7-hit attack that gives the critical up blade art as an effect afterward. In fact, every single special in all of Torna, be it from a blade or a driver, gives the critical up blade art effect. As such, I won't be listing this as a stated effect, as it's just a general rule of any time you use a special. As a general rule, the driver specials do not have secondary effects besides these blade arts. I was able to get 3 of them right away, and just over by...
The suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing me, it's just money! You let yourself go up, and then you let yourselves down. It's like when people overhype themselves for a character that wasn't really meant to be anything special in the first place. Laura's level 2 special! Whoa, that was cool. Ring O' Roses has some radius to it, and it's 9 hits.
Don't we?
Oh wait, it wasn't Jin.
I'll make the most of this skill.
No, it was Haze. Why did I say Jin?
Make sure you use it for all it's worth.
Moving right along, a Nogglebun, Pinch Bunnet. Right nearby is an enemy that Mithra wants for one of her skills. We can take you on. Level 3 special, whoa! That leap forward was awesome. Now it's gonna be a real challenge to actually do her level 4 because I'm just not building up special charge nearly fast enough. You know what this calls for? Going over driver affinity charts for the first time. We got SP, we might as well do it. Laura, on this chain, has Strong and Supple, increasing her strength by 20. Super Healing, increasing HP restored to self. This affects her whole team, so that does affect Haze. Miles Ahead is a free art at the beginning of the fight. Honed Reflex's agility up by 20. That I want. I really want to get that early. Max HP up by 200. Free art at the beginning of a fight. Increased damage ratio after canceling an auto attack. Good. Increased attack power ratio at the start of a chain attack. We don't have access to that though, but it's coming. Mountain Aesthetic? It's not aesthetic. I thought it was aesthetic. Ether up by 20. Miles ahead. Lowers break resistance. That's good to keep an eye out for. Certified First Aider. Better when reviving a teammate. Protective Charm. Luck up by 20. Will to Excel. Slightly fills the party gauge for each critical delivered. Some good skills here that are based around critical hits, chain attacks, damage increases, all that stuff. I, of course, want to go for this right away. Agility can only be a good help. And I'll probably go... I need one more skill to unlock that level. We'll go Strength up by 20.
I'm coming along in leaps and bounds.
Shoot, this might have actually just made it harder to get up to the specials because I'm going to be winning fights even quicker than I already was. As we're going along the road, we want to look out for Ferris. Not Furs, Ferris. Which we should be able to find pretty much without even trying.
I think we've been spotted.
Oh, you little guys are aggressive? Shoot, I didn't need to be so proactive with fighting you guys. God, here I was all like, yeah, let's stop and fight every single one of them. Nope. Moving right along, Espina Ferris. This is an enemy that I recommend killing quite strongly. Not only is it important for a skill, but you're also going to need it. It also drops items that are needed for a recipe that is quite important indeed. So starting off this fight, I'd like to bring up how we have a much older protagonist in this game, and I actually welcome this change quite a bit. We've had a 15-year-old with Rex, a 17-year-old with Shulk, and now a 27-year-old with Laura. I welcome this more adult storyline with an older character. I've said before that I think quite positively of Laura. I think she kicks ass and she's just really fun. Her and Jin are quite cute together. Takahashi has said that he thinks that for the next game he might make an M-rated game so he can, quote, do whatever the hell he wants. Oh my god. With language like that, you just know he's a loose cannon ready to blow. And I'm living for it. Okay, we're almost up to level 3. If I can just get my golden thread going. Yes! Okay, almost time for level 4. We already saw this level 4 briefly in the tutorial fight, but boom!
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you. Midnight Sun!
Midnight Sun!
Midnight Sun? God, now you're just making me think of Twilight. Okay, oh! Speaking of love stories, no, this does not deserve to be in the same context as that. Okay. Hayes, you coming out? I want to see if I can get a gold thread going between you and Laura. We also could use your heals. You're just not really doing much damage. How do you even have aggro? You suck at attacking. No, get out of here. Okay. We saw the level 4 special with Jin, but what about Hayes? He was heavily involved in that, so it stands to reason there'd be a different one for Hayes. Just trying to cancel. Come on, okay, we got it, Here we go. Level 4 with Hayes!
Let's go. I guess there might be things I don't know yet.
I want to say she photobombed that, but I don't know. Maybe there's like another term for it.
What do you do when the going gets tough?
This is becoming addictive.
I say this is becoming addictive when the going gets tough. Mithra, I'll take that.
Treasure.
And then I think from there, we're pretty close to, let's see. Ingle Camel, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. I already got all those that I need. Rinker X. More like Stinker X, am I right? I'm not making a joke about the game, but if you want to interpret it that way, I guess it works. Lion Meadow. Pinch Bunnet, we got another one of those. Okay. Got another old machine here, nothing that we can do. I wish these were marked on your map after you saw them because they're not, and quite frankly, they would benefit a lot from being that way. Pinch Bunnet for Mithra, here we go. Wow, that was cartoony the way it leapt up in the air and went pow pow. Okay. So we're gonna do this fight the way that we're supposed to. All right. Got a lot of specials to see, so we'll switch over to Jin. And briefly touched on his level 1 special before. It is Hail Strike, increasing damage dealt from the back. He has multiple moves with this effect, so it's better to just stand behind an enemy as Team Laura in general. It'd be nice if Adam could get that aggro and just kind of, you know, get its attention so that I can attack from behind like I'm supposed to as Jin. No? Alright, I guess only one special per battle. That's as much as we can manage. This is what I was looking out for, a campsite. Now that we have gotten the Ferris beast meat from it, we can now stop at the campsite and create several new recipes.
Now, let me see.
Like the organic charm, no. So the organic charm is made from these items. I believe that this was available a little bit sooner. We'll just make that.
Pretty good, all things considered.
Party gauge gain and base affinity. That's okay.
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done.
Ferris quote lettuce.
Just taste it.
Wanted to make that.
Get cooking.
Sweet
That exciting.
Ferris dumplings.
It tastes better than it looks. Probably.
Inconceivable pudding can now be crafted. At Lascham Cove, there's several collection points that give items for this. Along with the mint fish, which I believe we're right next to some water right now, so I'm gonna exit out of this before we go see any Fireside chats. Right next to water, that's a fish one. This should give mint fish.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yep, there it is. Okay, so nice easy one right nearby.
Suspense is killing me.
I'll open that up, get rid of these red pollen orbs. And I want to go back to Lascham Cove briefly. This is, okay, good it is. Right over by here.
It's a nice change of pace.
Right as soon as we skip travel over, there are... No, not that. Huh.
Aren't we intrepid?
Moonbeam Banana, there it is, right behind the, over-affectionate bird of death. He just wants to give you birdie kisses as he crushes your lip doing so. Been there, done that. Had a bruise from it. It hurts so good.
I've improved measurably.
Since I had to come back through here anyway, I wanted to show what the path looks like when you're not looking for enemies every which way. It's quite breathtaking, actually, just seeing this much in front of you at one time.
Not bad, right? Hero Blade.
While I was doing that, I did Jin's level 2 special, Zero Blade, not Xenoblade. I mentioned this briefly. It does increased damage to toppled enemies, and it's an excellent follow-up after using Laura and Jin's switch attack. Cranberry Bell, found right outside of camp. I was just having sucktacular luck with it.
My cooking will make you howl for more. And that's a promise. It tastes better than it looks. Probably.
We make the inconceivable pudding. It's probably like got hard chunks in it or something. We'll have a fireside chat before our last supper. I wonder what kind of place Torigoth is. You'll be reunited with your mother soon, Lady Laura. I know, I can't wait. Gormod is a real sight to behold. But that beauty can harbor many perils. It's home to plenty of monsters. You should keep your wits about you, Hayes. What, you couldn't say that Laura should be careful 5 seconds ago, so you're like, I'll just say it to her twin instead. It'll carry the same meaning. I know, protecting Lady Laura is my duty. I never forget that, not for a moment. Hey, I've got her covered. I'm sure the two of you will be able to keep me safe somehow. I don't know, Laura. I think you might need a third blade to keep you safe. I don't know if they care about you that much. The items that we've crafted are important. This is our first meat item, and it just so happens that Laura
Meat, the ultimate comfort food.
is high in protein. And then Adam, I am so sorry, sir, that you gotta take one for the team here, but it's not even your fault because
Good for the body and for the soul.
someone had to like her cooking. Makes sense for it to be her. Now that we found the campsite, let's go back a bit and get into some more fights. Right behind the campsite is a renewable place to get pinched bunnets for Mithra.
Safety is my charm.
Mithra unlocks another level of chroma dust.
Just wait. It gets better.
Retweet to scare a Smash player. That joke doesn't really work unless it's Pyra's specials. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. We can keep going further northwest to get some more pinch bunnets. Nice easy spot for that. I believe I already have all the ones I needed. That was probably what that skill was.
No blast.
Almost. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Jin. Come on, Jin. Level 3 special, go! That is pointless because we took care of it anyway. That's higher damage to higher leveled enemies. Quite good in some challenge battles. If you ever want to take on something higher level, do that. Jin can save you. He can really make it so that you can take on an enemy stronger than yourself. Do a lot of damage to it in a short amount of time. The damage increase is quite nice. Hayes is level 1. Pebble Storm is a self-healing move on top of the party heal that she already has in the form of an art. I'm really having a lot of trouble following my notes for this one with these last few enemies that we need to kill. I know that it's around here somewhere. Is that it? Yes, Ara Rogel. Don't know how I managed to screw this up. It's Jin who wants to kill one of those, yeah? Yep, only one of them. Nice and easy. The enemies that you need to kill for things is just so dense around here where you're so unlikely to miss stuff as long as you're fighting a good number of enemies, and chances are if you end up skipping past an enemy like I did, wait 5 seconds, you'll run into another one. It's not even where I was telling myself to go fight this. I was saying, oh, go north though, but no, one right here. There's so many of them everywhere. Get back. You're not gonna be like that other bird, are you? Are we gonna make birds a thing that I have to deal with on a regular basis? Because look at how far away that is. Jeez. It's right over back where we started. Awesome. Okay, all right, bird, you win. You win. No, you don't! No! Okay, thank God. I really thought it was going to take flight and I wasn't gonna be able to hit it in time. God, that would have been so bad. Haze's level 2 special. Ooh, blowdown effect. Loud Burst is an HP potion special. Speaking of a blowdown effect, he had one too. He just wanted to join the club. There's the timing on Haze's 3rd hit. I don't believe that I've shown that yet. You know, I could artificially extend the length of fights by just playing as Haze. There is Xenoblade off of just 1 kill on this thing.
More power for our cause.
And we don't benefit from this quite yet, but right over by the campsite are Camels, which might as well be taken out. 1 for one of Laura's skills, 1 for one of Haze's skills. This will benefit you later. Level 3! I'm actually getting all of them in this time. I didn't think that we'd pull it off. Boom, 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 boom. There goes. Got Foresight level 2 from there. I will take that and sell it on Whirlwind 2, I guess. Sorry, Haze, you're just really not that important.
Oh? Such as?
Each day's striving brings...
Just don't shoulder all the burden
Hey,
yourself.
if it makes my life easier.
You have us to rely on too sometimes.
I think they were trying to have a cute conversation or something, and it just didn't really take hold because everybody was just talking over everyone else. Thanks to the camel mane, we can now craft Bright Talisman, which gives special recharge. The irony.
I've made it with love.
And because we're just jumping around, whoa! Weather can change when just skip traveling between the same areas, I guess. We got someone to talk to. Erudite adventurer, Doc. Doc, they call me. You could say I'm an adventurer, but I also have a scholarly interest in the links between ether and titans. Do you know anything about this etheric, atmospheric disturbance called the ether miasma? There's been a few of these ether miasmas popping up around Gormott lately. Only little ones, mind. I was going to go have a look for myself, but I got set upon by monsters before I could get very far. To be honest, it's more than the intellectual side of adventuring that I'm into. I'm not too great at the rough stuff. So I was wondering if you lot could help me out. I bet you'd make light work of the Spiniferous that caused me such a bother last time. If you help me, it'll let me get stuck in into my ether miasma related research, you see. Well, I'll leave it up to you. You look like you could handle it. Doc the Miasma Slayer.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Not sure if it's a Buffy reference, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't really think that it rhymes or is any closer to clever wordplay, but come on, you can't think of anything else. You can't think of anything else whenever you hear those words together. There are several collection points that we need to get up to in the northern areas of this Titan. And there's a Spiniferous. I think they're also the same kind that Jin wants for a skill. They're just everywhere, man. We're just seeing so many useful enemies that are worth your time to fight. They're everywhere. Don't forget stutter stepping. It can be quite useful. Oh God, I cannot break this. This is what my Swallow's Flight is for. I don't have much HP right now anyway. Adam actually took the aggro. Switch over to Jin. There we go. I didn't topple. Man, nothing wanted to go right in that fight. Oh, hi. We have to fight another one of you. Where are you guys going? Get back here. Get back here and take the aggro. What are you? No. Frick. Fine, I'll switch to Laura. Jeez, I thought I was gonna attack from behind and get in all sorts of bonuses with that. Nope. Didn't feel like giving me that. It's almost dead though. I guess I shouldn't complain. Okay. Do an AoE attack to finish him off so we can get some chip damage on the little guy. We are such monsters. Yeah, he's already dead. I didn't even need more than my auto attacks to dispatch him. We got a few more of these on the map. They tend to come by and help each other out. They are pack animals after all.
Easy now, guys. We're all friends here.
Right over here is a noble aspar. This is an enemy that I would recommend taking out. It's not useful for any skill, but it is useful for a few levels of crafting on a few things. Woo! Complete driver combo! Woo!
We're all raring to go.
And then on the way back from that, we're covering so much ground here. It's such a big place, and we're getting all of it. Shiny rock, skin. We can get wherever they are. It's a little bit further. This is where I fought Territorial Rothbard in 500 years from now.
Here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Where did it go? It was right there. I swear I saw it right there on the map. It just disappeared. They're probably running around is what it is. Yep, there it is. A spin affair. It was actually below that. Again, why I don't like the multi-layer map design. I guess nothing's perfect, and even Torna couldn't have gotten that much good. They don't make you kill every single one. This is the last one we need to take out. Took care of the Aspinoferis, did you? Oh, really? No fibbing. I'll be able to get on with my important research into ether miasmas now. A hypothesis is that a miasma is an exhaust gas emitted by titans. A titan's fart, I suppose you'd call it. I mean, it's not such a wacky idea. Any fool knows that a titan's main source of energy is ether. I've got an idea if we fix the ether flows, it might improve the health of titans and disperse the miasmas. Of course, I've quite a bit of work to do before I can prove it conclusively. You mean, one of you lot knows how to control ether flows? Well, I never. You could probably shut off an ether miasma, no problem, right? No way, I don't believe it. Looks like my hypothesis is correct after all. I'll have a quick bit of work to do to gather up all the evidence now, mind. Well, thank you so much, you lot. You've done a lot to advance the cause of science. All that, and we have gotten our first community member here in Gormott.
So sweet.
And that's not all we do. We don't just further science.
You can rest
We
easy now.
further the science of Mithra's cooking. I mean, he did say that he was researching farts after all. Whoa, the sun! I just saw the sun die! Wait.
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done.
Oh, the bunnet stuff. Sorry, Jin. It just sounded like something that Mithra would make. This can be made right now. So what we want to do is get everyman cicadas, not evening cicadas. Those are found at Wayside Respite in Gormott. Believe it or not, we are headed back to Lascham Cove. Who could have seen that one coming? We have to go the other way now in order to go there. It's the area that Rex and his friends will eventually enter this place from the lower level. Now, I have to say, I really like the idea of seeing a younger Mithra. I haven't brought that up yet, but the whole idea of this being the story of the Aegis told from the very beginning and us seeing what Mithra was like when she was much younger, it's quite similar to what was originally planned for Xenosaga. If you don't know, Xenosaga was written to be 6 games long, but it was canceled after only 3 games. Cosmos gets all the top billing in Xenosaga because she was meant to be the main character of the whole thing overall and kind of develop from being a lifeless robot and, end up, outliving her friends and all that stuff. It's kind of similar to what they ended up doing with Mithra, where we get to see that happening, where she essentially lives through 2 different points in time. Shion ended up being the main character of Xenosaga pretty much just purely because only her story arc was going to get told. The 4th game would have furthered things and made Cosmos the main character of the whole thing overall.
The suspense is killing me.
Here's Wayside Respite. I'll take Art's Heal. And, is it down there? I didn't see it. I didn't see a bug collection point, so we're gonna keep going on a little further. That sky is so gorgeous. Wow. A yellow sky. I can't really explain it, but the skies always look more yellow to me in Torna. I don't know if that's... I'm sure it's not my imagination. Everything seems to have kind of a yellow tint to it, presumably to make it look older, and it works quite well. Sticky stick insect. Not what I was hoping for. We get a jolly green barrel, though, which just had money inside of it. I think I'm gonna skip farm that collection point and see what I can get. Oh god, it's that far away. Is there anything else beyond that point? Because this pathway ends quite quickly. Please let that be a bug collection point. Please. No, it's wood. An impressive tree. There's a Pokemon joke in there somewhere, but I'm kind of above making that. We'll go with the treasure trove. That's where I draw the line after all the low-hanging fruit puns I have made. Scale chip. Shoot, this might have actually been a really advantageous place to go. The scale chip is increased auto attack. Well, I can definitely tell you who I'm giving that to. Herbalist's Nodachi. And a Sword of the Lycount. I suppose this is close enough to camp that if you really wanted to, if you didn't want to get Hayes' skill that's related to shopping, this could be a better place to go than the courtship shop.
This is becoming addictive.
Oh, silly me, I found it right outside of Wayside Respite. Wayside Respite. Wayside Respite. It was right outside at a stronger bug collection point. Now you know where to find it. I'm still glad that I went on there, though, because I didn't know that those core chips were in that treasure chest. Actually, no, it's a good thing you're here, Murph, because right over by you... Do I want to risk running in front of him? Well, we're already doing it. Oh, I didn't even need to run in front of him. It was over here. Right next to the camp is this pathway down into the depths of hell. Please leave me alone. These birds are always so high level. It's so funny seeing one that's level 20 and is a unique monster, because usually they're so strong. Down over by the camp is an alternate route that allows you to get to the campsite all the same as the path that we took on the main road. Just showing how rich the exploration can be. This Cascade Crabble is needed for one of Jin's skills.
I shouldn't need more than this.
Ice Revolution. You want to bet? You can go all the way up to 100%, bro. You are gonna need more than that, trust me. I know what comes up and what this skill is useful on. And on the same little island as we took out those Crabbles is an Ether Miasma. Now, I believe that we've actually seen pretty much everything that makes these characters tick by this point. So what a better way to go than an Ether Miasma where we just have a good old-fashioned long battle showing things the way that they're supposed to go. So I'm gonna open up with Laura here. Hayes wants to get some critical hits, so it'd be nice to use her at least a little bit to hopefully get that count a little higher. We'll do that, get our driver combo going. I'll do a level 1 special while he's toppled. Mithra picking up the slack. We take out that enemy right away. Adam's got the aggro, so we want to attack from behind. Hopefully do the level 1 again to get in a little more damage. Something just noticed me. Oh God, what could it be? Oh no, dude, I'm dealing with miasmas right now. What do you want from me? Indoor attack up that dropped, I want to tell you, is one of the most useless aux cores in Torna. I want you to pay attention to how much of the game has been indoors so far, and just kind of let that set the tone for how rarely you're going to be making use of that. Wow, Jin, your damage is unreal. That massive enemy that was that much higher level than you didn't stand a freaking chance. Either miasma, go! Power of Light is one of Mithra's field skills, so they were able to work together to bow. See?
This is becoming
Miasma caused problem. Mithra blast miasma. No more miasma. What was so hard to understand about that, Adam? Always fun to learn something new about your favorite games, an experience that I love, and I hope many of you too, and it feels so good whenever people tell me that I've taught them something new. Make this dish.
Just taste it.
Just taste it. Jin levels up his field skill from crafting enough.
There's more to this blade than cutting down fools.
It hurts to get rid of an art recharge effect, but I want to show this. The Bunnet stuffed peppers.
That's not bad. But I want the top shelf meat. Wow. I didn't know meat could be so meaty.
God. They knew what they were doing with that line. That is Mithra's favorite category and Mithra's favorite item overall. What's awesome about Torna is that every single favorite item also belongs to everyone's favorite category, meaning that going for favorite items is a lot more worthwhile as it always gives 1.8 times multiply. You look strong, but I don't think it'd be suited to being in my party. Why do you ask? Well, to put it bluntly, you're simply not up to the task. Are you keeping your skills up to scratch to make sure you're ready for battle? Yeah, it's kind of what I've been doing for the last, 30 minutes. You have to think carefully about skills if you want to train and use your experience from battling and questing. And me? Well, I'm the cream of the crop when it comes to thieving skills. So I'm afraid we just wouldn't be a good match. You're lucky you're so adorable. You have the cutest design. I can't stay mad at you. Lots of skill building done, lots of community building done. Sorry I didn't say it that way last time, I had something stuck in my throat. I think that's how that works. We're gonna go up the road further, not straying from things any further, despite the advice that was given to us.
Intrepid.
Except for these insects, which we're still technically touching the road. And up there is the arch into Torigoth village.
Aren't we intrepid?
It was a long road getting here, but I just wanted to show how rich of a place this was and how
Aren't
many
we
things we could
intrepid?
get done on just first visit. Exploration is your
We
friend.
made it.
Welcome
Good
to Torigoth.
stuff.
One of my favorite parts of adventuring.
Oh no.
Here too. Gormot's an attractive target, but this... Whoever did this clearly had no compassion or respect for the people they killed.
Well, whether it was Malos or someone else, either way. Clearly, they're all toast.
Mithra,
Laura,
It's okay. Mother could have run away somewhere safe.